What's up, guys? George here, and today has been a very good day. All this week has been crazy. We've been back and forth. We've been trying to buy a house, and finally today our offer was accepted, and we're buying a house. But that's not the reason we're doing this video. We're actually doing the chapter 3 of how to become successful, and is going the extra mile. Let's start. So the chapter 3 is going the extra mile. Honestly, if you would like to become successful, this is a very, very important thing to do. You have to go the extra mile. It's no other way around. That's honestly the difference between successful and the average, normal, regular person. There's nothing more annoying hearing someone saying, well, you know what, that was not my job, I did what I have to do and that's it, I don't care about the rest. That's why you're not going anywhere. So when you actually decide to do the extra mile, you're just not going to start seeing a progress in whatever you're doing, but also people around you start noticing. I was actually listening to Zigler, and this guy was saying that his life started changing, right? When his boss told him that he could be a champion. In that moment, his life changed. Now, he was saying that he wasn't the best salesman and he wasn't doing that well, but this guy was always in the meetings, or always going to learn a new thing, or every time he was trying to go to new seminars, how to sell better, and he was always on time. And you know what? His bosses started noticing this. And that day, when he actually, I guess, called him to his office, I have no idea, I wasn't there. But when he called him to his office and told him, you know what? You actually have the personality and you have what it takes to be a champion or to be super successful. This changed his life. And well, you know what? This guy was a legend, at least on sales. And this guy was very, very, very successful, right? And everything started because of that, because he was willing to do the extra mile. He was willing to do the extra work no one else wanted to do. Realize that people that is super successful, they don't rest. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. I was listening to this philosopher, JC, and he was saying, you can't want success all you want, but to get it, you can't falter. You can sleep, one eye open for real and one forever. JC said that. And well, you guys know, this guy is like a big deal. So, like a lot of people who think it's Jay-Z, who cares? But actually, this guy is being very, very successful in his life. And you will realize that everybody that has been successful is because they actually went, or they were willing to go the extra mile. Do more than you pay to do, and eventually you'll be paid to do more than you do. That's so true. And this kind of things makes me realize that people that is super, super successful got there for a reason, right? They never really complain. You never really see these people saying, well, you know what, I have to be at home at this time because, I don't know, like I gotta watch this TV show and, today is the grand finale, like whatever the reason it is. They were willing to do many sacrifices. And, years later, they were able to actually start seeing the results. It's not a fast thing. It's not something that's gonna happen very quick. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. Let me put it this way. I have been fighting my entire life. And the fact that today, for example, I was accepted to buy my first house. My first house is a huge deal. It's a huge deal for me. It's a huge deal for my beautiful woman. And it just shows you that, working hard and being persistent actually give you a reward. It does. Anything that you're doing right now, it doesn't matter if you're working in an office, in, I don't know, in a factory, or you're working in your own business, always be the one that worked the hardest. That will make a huge difference. Always does, always does. And you know what? People notice it. People notice. Like when you actually work hard than everybody else, a lot of people's gonna hate. But hey, someone said, if no one is hating on you, you're doing something wrong. So the fact that someone is hating on you is actually very, very good, because it's showing that there's a lot of people saying like, oh, you know what, this guy is better than me. Oh, you know what, this guy thinks that he's better than me. And you know, who is this guy? Why is he doing that? Like, and then you realize that that's a good thing, you know, because they might want to try to improve, just to do better than you. And that's actually gonna push you to do better, right? Don't ever settle for just average. Don't be average. That's the worst thing if you think about it. You know, be the best you can do. Believe me, guys, like it's so simple and it's so easy. As if you are, I don't know, a salesman, right? I've done sales for a long time. That's, I will say, the main career or the main thing that I've ever done my entire life. You know, in different, you know, markets, in different type of industries, but always being concentrated on sales. I actually really enjoy sales. It's what I believe one of my fortes. But you know what? If you own sales and you actually decided to do, like, for example, to me, like, I was thinking today, what can I do to improve my sales, right? And then I decided to just take 5 of my business cards and give it to 5 people every day. So simple, so simple. How that will impact my income and my production. But it depends on me. It depends on me if I actually wanted to do this or not. Don't settle. Don't be average. It's the worst thing that you can do. Don't be ordinary. Be extraordinary. Always shoot for the stars. It's the best thing. But how are you gonna achieve that? Always try to go the extra mile. Believe me, that will be the biggest difference between you and the rest. You know, when everybody's resting, you're working. You're showing that you wanted this so badly that it's not even an option. That you want to achieve success more than anybody else. Now you're gonna start finding new, I don't know, like new faces in your own self that you didn't know before. And it's going to help you out to achieve new goals and achieve new, you know, new things that you never thought you could have achieved before, because you decided to go that little extra mile that you were not doing before, right? Everything starts with your mindset. Everything does. Have always the mindset of a winner. You are a winner. You're someone who can reach whatever you want. Don't forget about this. Honestly, guys, it's just everything starts right here. I always say the same thing and always will, you know, because it's so truth. Is actually the truth of anything. As long as you have the mindset and you're organized and you decide to go the extra mile, write down your goals, you will be able to achieve things that you never thought you would be able to achieve. So that's it, guys. Today has been, you know, always go the extra mile. So, you know, let's do a homework for this video. Is just go. You know, whatever your job is, try to do that little bit more than everybody else for this week. And let me know how that little part improved your career, how everybody looks at you, or how your boss look at you now. So just let me know here in the comments below how that will improve your life. Okay? Please don't forget to subscribe. This has been a new chapter in my life that I'm trying to improve. If you guys have any comments, anything that I can do to improve, let me know. I'll be happy to hear you guys. And, you know, I'll see you next time. Be happy. Let's make it happen.